I want to share a little bit about the mission of the Prescott Chamber of Commerce, which is to provide leadership and resources to create a vibrant business environment for Prescott. And on behalf of the Prescott Chamber of Commerce leadership, staff, and ambassadors, I thank you for joining us in this celebration of the Progress Party for the Madison Park Cottages. How about that, folks? And let me just first welcome and thank all of our friends from the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity, which is why we're here today, so as they're still kind of climbing the rocks here. So we also have some of our local dignitaries here and community leaders. So with U.S. Congressman Paul Gosar's office, we have Mr. Jeff Tim. And with the City of Prescott, we have Mr. John Heine. And presenting the Chamber of Commerce certificate, we have our ambassador, Debbie Moranville. Sorry, I always stumble with that. Also owner of Goods for the Garden. And also I want to recognize our Chamber ambassadors attending today. If our ambassadors can kind of raise your hand, we welcome you. Just checking in if we have any young professionals out there. Yeah, there we go. And then I also want to recognize all the volunteers and staff of the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity, because I know a lot of you are out here and you deserve a acknowledgement. Very good. Well, before we get started with our ceremony, I want to just share some insight about today's celebration. The Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity, they believe everyone deserves a decent place to call home. Isn't that wonderful? Many Americans live in inadequate housing conditions, create barriers to opportunity, success, stability, and health. Several areas in our Quad City community still do not have enough affordable housing, and many families struggle to gain the financial stability to own a home. Through their hand up, not a handout, the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity will positively influence a family's education, health, financial opportunities through their mission. Through the work of their volunteers, donors, corporate partners, and the homes applicants, they achieve the independence they need to build a better life for themselves and their families. Let's give that a round of applause. However, there are no free homes. Qualified applicants partner with the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity and work alongside and volunteer to build their home through sweat equity hours. And they earn a 30-year mortgage with a zero interest. At the Madison Park Cottages, they currently have 2 out of 5 houses under construction, which we can see back here. And I bet all of you didn't know that today after this ceremony, you're going to grab a hammer and get up there and help build. So. No, that's not true. But the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity is a 501c3 charitable organization, an affiliate with the Habitat of Humanity International, founded in 1989 and have served over 91 families to date in the Quad City area. It relies on grants, donations, and the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity restore sales to fund construction costs. Currently, it takes over about $100,000 to build each house, excluding the land. So again, on behalf of the Prescott Chamber of Commerce, we celebrate with you today, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our ceremony. So I'm going to ask our dignitaries to provide their recognition. And first, we will start with U.S. Congressman Paul Gosar's office, Mr. Jeff Tim.
Thank you, Sherry. This project, actually, I understand from Bob, started with the land 11 years ago. These houses started 4 months ago, I believe, or in April, and so this is beautiful. I don't know how many of you looked that way. But even you that are down in the street, if you look that way, it's a beautiful view. But if you go up the extra 10 feet, it's even more beautiful. So great location. This is a fantastic project. And on behalf of the Congressman, I want to give this certificate of appreciation that's awarded to the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity, Madison Park Cottages, Progress Party for your contribution to Prescott, Arizona, signed by the Congressman this 30th day of July 2019. And I'm not sure who's going to get this certificate, but I'm going to give it to Miriam. That's who I'm going to give it to. So congratulations on behalf of the Congressman.
We'll take a photo.
And a photo op, yeah.
Hello, everybody. How are you today? Great. So glad to be here representing the city. I'm sorry our mayor could not make it. He has a camp and has some work duties that he has during the day, and our mayor pro tem is traveling, but they send their wishes. So this is a certificate of recognition that I'm going to present to the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity on the occasion of Madison Park Cottages Progress Party today. Congratulations on your progress on this important project. Signed this day, 30th day of July, by the Mayor, Greg Mangarelli.
I feel a little raindrop.
Just little one.
Okay, next we have Debbie, our ambassador, to present our recognition from the Prescott Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning and thank you. As Sherry said, Debbie Moranville with the Prescott Chamber of Commerce Ambassadors here representing the Chamber of Commerce for Prescott Board of Directors. Super honored to be a co-owner with my husband here locally and to see all that you do. So I have the honors of giving you the Certificate of Special Recognition to everyone here at the Prescott Habitat for Humanity. Congratulations on the Madison Park Cottages and enjoy your progress party. Yes, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Color coordinated.
And next we have, on behalf of the Prescott Area Habitat for Humanity, Miriam Hallbridge to speak. And also I want to recognize our own ambassador, Allison Ayers, who also works and put a lot of effort into this morning's ceremony celebrations.
Good morning, everyone. As you know, this was kind of a dream 11 years ago when someone came forth and said, "Are you interested in this piece of property? And I'll sell it to you at an affordable price." And I say, thank you. But it took a number of years to get where we are today. First, it was the board members that were on the board at that time. We had to say, you know, this could happen. This could really happen. And so, it's okay, I can talk loud. It can really happen. And little by little, with the cooperation and sometimes the challenges of the city of Prescott, we have been able to get this far. I'd like to thank the people that had faith in us that it was going to happen, the Delhi Webb Foundation that supported us is sponsoring one of these houses, the board members that had the dream and the remaining board members that stuck with us as we got to this pile. This, as we referred to it as the pile of rocks, and had the dream, and we had the rendition, and we'd say, this is what the house is. Our staff has worked hard. We have many of our staff here, and the one person missing is our construction manager, because he's in Chino at a different job site, and God forbid that he got a speeding ticket getting here, but who knows what happened. And then the homeowners, the two homeowners that have waited a long time and sometimes lost faith that it was ever going to happen. And so I really, really commend our homeowners. Today we have one. Where's April? April is one of our homeowners, and she's worked a long, long time, doing her hours. However, the lady in purple is a homeowner. And she's also one of our steadfast volunteers, helping at any given time when we've asked her to do things. Stepping up, you may see her in the courthouse square, selling raffle tickets. You may see her cleaning the inside of a new house. You may see her putting stamps and labels on invitation to tool belts and tuxedos. which is happening on November 10th, 9th of this year. Sorry. So I want you to plant that in the back of your head, tool belts and tuxedos. So this project has been a work of love and a work of frustration, I have to admit. And so I was hoping that we would all see this day with the help of various people that donate to this project and my windows and doors who's here today. Yay! They provide us with windows and installation of those windows for every one of the Habitat houses. And so that's not a little donation. We have our designer, who isn't here today but will be here later, who donates his time designing the homes and is a board member. And I'll make it fast because they're getting bigger drops. And for all of our volunteers, the support, the advocates, the friends, the volunteers on the job site, I just want to say thank you, because Habitat is a volunteer-driven organization. We have staff, but we have volunteers that fulfill the desires of the staff and dreams. So I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us launch this project and look at where we are. These are the first 2-story houses we've built, and they're going to have the most fabulous views. So before you go, dance between the raindrops and go up there and look out of one of those windows, because it's an amazing, and they're going to be very blessed to have houses that are this gorgeous. So
Wonderful. Thank you.
Oh,
Do you want to introduce the board members real quick?
I was just going to say, I'd like to introduce our steadfast board members. So Bob Fry, the board chair. In the back is Don Michaelman, the vice chair. Tom Peters is next to him. He's been a board member for a lot of years, off and on. Dave Smith is here. Where else am I going? Brandy, the woman in red. Brandy had to get scooting back to work today. Okay, I'm looking. I think that's it.
No, I gotta go put my top up.
Oh, big faith. And I'd like the staff of Prescott Area Habitat to at least raise your hands and let me say thank you. And then we have Archie, our guest appearance, our steadfast volunteer for years, and he had to come back to see what we've been doing. He said, I didn't think this was ever going to happen. So thank you all.
Hello.
Great. Oh,
Sorry, I just want to say, while you're here, grab a sticker, sign the sticker with your well wishes, and then peel off the back and stick it on one of the inside walls. They will become the very support walls for these homes and families. So please, grab one. Here's a pen. There's some more over there.
And feel free to make a donation as well.
there you go. All right. Before we gather for the ribbon cutting, I want to thank all of our guests and community leaders for celebrating with us today. I also want to extend a huge thank you to Prescott Media Center for filming and streaming today's event. So let's give them a round of applause. And we also want to thank our volunteer photographer, Mr. Bob Shanks. Thank you, Mr. Bob. And now it's time for a ribbon cutting.
All right, count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations.
Those are spectacular.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, thank you.